Hello Aquarius, it's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today. This reading is going to look at the energies between the 22nd to the 28th of June. But timing is fluid, as you know, Aquarius, so any time around those dates and a little bit beyond those dates, but whenever you watch this reading, it'll be the right time for you. Now, I've done a pre-shuffle of the Earth Magic Oracle cards, so I'll just do a final shuffle for you and get straight on with your reading. There we are. I don't know if you're interested or not, but I've recently published an air signs Mercury retrograde reading, which I think you might find interesting, Aquarius. There's an awful lot of planetary activity happening, 5 major planets retrograde at this time. So it does have an influence or an impact on us, or to a greater or lesser degree according to our individual birth charts. But the cards will always have something to say to you about this, because that's why we do this. A form of communication. What's happening? What's going on? Now then, at the bottom of the Wheel of the Year tarot deck, we've got the 5 of Swords, Aquarius, and this is about a hollow victory. There's been a victory of some sort, and there's been a lot of hard work. It's been a bit of a fight, but there's lots of wounded warriors here, so it's a little bit of reflecting on things and how painful things have been, even though it's felt successful. So that's at the underneath that, the Wheel of the Year deck, and then underneath the Earth Magic deck we've got Dawn and New Beginning, so something about a new beginning coming in. That's lovely. Now, at the heart of your reading, Aquarius, we have love and compassion. So we have a hand reaching out that is needing some compassion, some understanding, some help, some empathy. Now, this is right at the heart of your reading, Aquarius, so, you know, it would suggest that somebody is in need of your attentions and your compassion at this time. Or it's about you making sure you have compassion for yourself, all right? Look after yourself for some reason. It'll be something different for all of you, Aquarius. And then the 7 of Pentacles, which is about things not quite being there, not quite being ready. We have the lady who's very pregnant, but she's not yet ready to give birth, and the apples are not yet ready for harvesting. So something, it's still at the planning stage perhaps, but something not quite ready for harvesting, not quite there yet, and something to do with compassion, either having compassion for yourself, or somebody else is going to be reaching out. And then the challenge is this new moon, the promise of this new beginning. And remember, we had the dawn, which is about a new beginning. But this is in the challenge. So something about the new beginning going forward, new beginning, new moon, but it's a challenge. Yes, and then we have the 3 of chalices, the 3 of cups, which is this is a chick hatching out of its egg, and the ladies are all celebrating, raising their cup of love in celebration. So something new hatching, something new beginning, but it's a challenge. Sometimes this card means a third party, either a relationship third party situation, or it could be a job, a career, a hobby, a preoccupation, or sometimes an addiction or an obsession that can get in the way of a relationship. So there's two different meanings for this card. So take it out, resonates with you, Aquarius. And this is a challenge. So I'm sure it's something you'll know. All right. So whatever the meaning is for you, but it's connected to new beginnings. And the root of this, we have cave. This is when we're in. I mean, this card's come out a lot recently, and it's because we've been locked in, haven't we? Isolated, having to stay in. So this is at the root of this situation. Sanctuary, being in your sanctuary, having to write your story, do your hobbies, pass the time away, whatever it means for you. And then the Queen of Cups, which is the Queen of Chalices, the Queen of Cups. And now if this is a person, this is somebody that's very loving, wears her heart on her sleeve, very sensitive, has a lot of compassion and empathy, and but is beautiful, very wise, and brings her cup of love, offering her love forward. If it's an energy, it's of those qualities, the energy of love, compassion, understanding, sensitivity, and wisdom, connected to the sanctuary. And then in the past, leading to the current situation, we have rainbow, we have blessings. So this is about many blessings, that you're having many blessings, the rain clouds disappearing, look, the sun coming through, blue skies, and the rainbow appearing. So this card suggests that you have, or you certainly had, many blessings. Sometimes it's about appreciating what you have, counting your blessings with what you have in life. Yes, because we have the Five of Chalices, the Five of Cups here, and this is when we're feeling we've lost something. Lost something that we felt we were blessed with, but we've now lost. So this is in the past, a feeling of loss. All the cups have fallen over, you see, so whatever was inside the cups is all gone. So this feeling of loss, of sadness, and it's clarified for blessings of some sort in the past. So what's on your mind at the moment, Aquarius? What are you thinking about? Well, we have the fairies. This is earth magic. So this is about the magic that's all around us. Nature's very magical, isn't it? And whether you believe in fairies or not, it's that fairy magic that, you know, when something suddenly happens, or we see something that's so beautiful, stunning, and it comes out of the blue, and it's so magical. And sometimes it's somebody might say something, or we suddenly see a picture that somebody's painted, or we'll see a flower, the first bloom of the rose in the spring. It's so beautiful. So this is what you're thinking about, earth magic, about the magic around you, and justice, the need for justice. The need for the scales to be balanced in some area in your life, Aquarius. So what's in your power at this time? Well, we have island, solitude. And this is the strength of you. This is your resistance. So what we have is the rocky island. There's only one thing growing on the island, and that's this tree. But it's blossoming with a beautiful purple blossom. And the dark clouds are receding now, the sun's coming through. So this is your power, that you have actually been strong and grown strong and actually flourished whilst in solitude at this time. So this is in your strength, in your power position. And then we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is a great thinker. He likes clarity, he likes truth, he likes honesty, he's a great communicator. So he's holding the book of knowledge. Sorry, I've got the cards went out of view slightly. He's holding his book of knowledge on his lap, but he's also holding the sword. So he will cut away anything that's not right, that's not truthful, and it's not longer needed. So this represents yourself. This is in your power. So this is the energy of yourself. And remember, you are an air sign, Aquarius, so which is the swords in tarot. So, you know, that doesn't surprise me that this has come out in your power position. So, you know, you're very strong at this time of solitude. You've been very strong. And then we have in your environment the Milky Way. So this is about perspective. You'll have your perspective of things, of what's going on around you, but it's just realising that other people will have very different viewpoints, very different perspectives about what's been going on at the centre of things. And then we have the Death card, which is about an ending of something that needed to come to an end, ready for going forward, a new beginning. Now remember, this is around you, so something ending around you, ready for transformation, and then obviously differing perspectives. And then in your hopes and or fears position, we have lightning, and this is when the lightning bolt comes down out of the blue. It can be a bit of a shock, and it hits the land or the water, and it stirs things up. It changes things. Sometimes it can be destructive, can't it? Or sometimes it gets rid of that which is no longer needed or wanted or stable, if something's on loose foundations, and it wipes it away, ready for new growth. So I'm not sure whether this is either in your hopes or in your fears, Aquarius. And then the Eight of Pentacles is the hard-working energy. This is somebody working very hard, but is rewarded well, as is being rewarded for their hard work. So these are both in your hopes and fears, hopes and or fears position, Aquarius. And then in the outcome we have DNA, karma. So this is, for some of you, there's a karmic situation playing out. So it's what we've inherited. It's what you've perhaps inherited in your DNA from previous lifetimes. So in your DNA, but also in your previous lifetimes. And obviously we've all got different belief systems. Some people will believe that they've been here before, that they've had previous lifetimes. Some people may not. Whether you believe in that or not, this is saying that there's something you've inherited, carried forward, that's been carried forward from past lifetimes or from your ancestors. It's a karmic situation that's playing out at this time. And then we've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Chalices. And this is about, from the universe, sending in the seed, the nuclear of a brand new, very, very positive beginning, a brand new beginning coming through. So the karmic situation, this may be linked to the Death card, which is about something needing to end, ready for going forward with a new beginning, a new perspective on things. So whatever this is, the Ace of Chalices, the Ace of Cups, is a very positive, promising situation or event or new beginning going forward as part of this karmic situation. That's really lovely, Aquarius. And then coming in, we've got Childhood and Innocence and the Princess of Pentacles. So this is either about looking at the things through the remember we had where is it now? We've had in the Earth Magic. Here we are. Yes, the Fairies, the Earth Magic card. And this is almost like the same sort of energy. If we think about children, they see magic all around them, don't they? These two children are looking up at the sun shining through the clouds, and are quite wondrous from that, looking at that. Almost celebrating and enjoying the warmth coming down. So, and the title of the card is Innocence. So it's almost looking at things anew now, as the situations are being stripped back, and things are ending, but new going forward with a sense of magic, a sense of wonder with how things are going to transpire. So that's lovely. And if you've got children around you, just study them and see how magical they view things. And And then we have, yes, a balancing of the books, Princess of Pentacles. So there's a need to balance the books, what's coming in, what's going out, getting a sense of balance, if you like, going forward. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. I've really enjoyed doing your reading for you. Please join me again in the future. Take care now. Bye-bye.